Lagos Island very well, around Akpokon. You dare not walk around that area 8 o'clock, some years back. Today, that place is free of those criminals. Because some of those guys that were doing that are now being integrated into a formal society.
Number one, is this NGO properly set up? I say yes. Do you have all the mechanisms that EFCC, people who know you will be the ones that go and want to take this away from you, will be the ones that go and report you? It's all goodwill. I shouted, I told them Nigeria is full of talent, Nigeria is full of arts, and they told me, they would tell me year in, year out, many reasons why they believe Nigeria will not get there. As I knew you, I just felt that you are a great drummer. I didn't know your articulation. I'm not being insulting. I didn't know your articulation can be this. And now that you are in there, you are going to be that inspiration for corporate Nigeria by way of you showing character, by way of you showing depthness, by way of you showing capacity, by way of you showing, you see these ladies that came to play, I'm going to send it out to people who are going to support you from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west. By the time the international forms start coming after you, you must have that discipline. You must be very, very careful and have that discipline that this is not your money, this is money for so many that you are going to pray.
People of character that I can now be rest assured that when that comes back, as it will come back, I have people of integrity who will not let me down. I have built my brand name for over 30 years, and mi ò bàjẹ́, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí n bàjẹ́.
Just as I remember my own story, how I started. So what we are planting today is a seed that is going to grow in all of these guys, and day to day be able to pull others by the hand and say, see what I've been able to do with my life. You too, you come along with me and see what you can do with your life. But you have the opportunity to rewrite your story. You have the opportunity to rework your history. And you have the opportunity to tell the world that you also have talents planted in you.
That from the beginning of this sessions, the experience session, gave us an insight into those that have had experiences with the street kings and the street queens, because we need to change the narrative. That's why we're here. And when the panelists, when they were talking, it dawned on me that we are actually sitting on a time bomb, and we need to. What do you do to bombs when you don't want them to explode? You detonate, or we need to detonate it quickly. And I know that you need to see these boys. We've seen them. Some of them come from as far as Shaki, as far away in Kwara State, in Kogi State. They are searching for better opportunities, and they are abused. You see them under the bridge. Some are raped as guys. Some are initiated into court. Some they're abused. Some, how they live. Some don't even eat. Some walk. For 500, they will fight them, pierce their body, hit their head. And when they see you, they come up with that anger. Mr. Nasir, I know you're a corporate giant, you work for a corporate organization and you're a corporate giant, because when you're talking communication, I know your brand has at one point in time thought of CSR, and your head office is in Marina. Inspire Me is one project that I think and I know that I believe you will partner with. But I want to hear what and how you feel about Inspire Me. And if possible, tell us your experience, because you're not here during the experience session. The other panelists have spoken. Well, go ahead from you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Rito, thank you. My mom and everybody. Some of us, and personally, my experience is quite different from what the Honorable Commissioner said. When I got to Lagos in 1986 from my village, absolutely, there was no plan. We were looking, after my secondary school, like he said, I managed to pass out of secondary school, go to the university. There was nobody to send us to the university. We felt when we come to Lagos, we'll be able to walk. And there are two strands to this. I was lucky, I followed the right path. Some who came to Lagos looking for the magic followed the other paths. Today is so comforting that some of us are in this room talking to you and talking about our experiences. This issue is something I shared a great passion with, and that was my discussion with her when it came, when she said it, because I felt that it was a twin line for me not to have belonged to that other side. From a village, I came to school. I passed school. I came to Lagos. I never knew what I wanted to do. But I was encouraged by my immediate environment. Immediate environment means that the first set of people I met in Lagos, modified my thinking, brought the other part of me. And that's why when I saw those two guys there, I was almost shedding tears. But that is beyond it. As individual, I believe we should support what ARA is doing. And corporate organizations too should support what ARA is doing. Let me tell you the experience of MBA Foundation. I don't know whether when you go to Marina or Ikeja or Apapa, you will see some ladies or guys in red uniform creating UBA Foundation, cleaning the streets, maintaining the gardens, and doing some menial jobs. Let me tell you today that those guys are so-called area boys. What the bank did as a policy was to get these guys out of the streets. Some of them today are graduates working in UBA. I can tell you, anybody, any journalist that wants to verify this can go. I will tell you this. Some of these guys were area boys around Marina, around Lagos Island, around Ikeja. UBA Foundation got them in, started giving them salaries, maintaining the parks, maintaining the gardens, sweeping. They encouraged them because what they did was that out of the 5 days in a week, they will come to office twice. The 3 other days, they registered them at maybe for carpentry, for mechanic, for some school. In short, one of them worked in my office now, and he graduated from University of Lagos. Wow. He graduated from University of Lagos accounting, 2nd class lower. And that's to tell you the essence that these guys will call area boys. If they are given the necessary environment, they will sell. Those guys, all of us were running. I don't know if you know Lagos Island very well, around Akpokon. You dare not walk around that area 8 o'clock some years back. Today, that place is free of those criminals. Because some of those guys that were doing that are now being integrated into a formal society. And that's what the other commissioner was saying the other time. And the former president also said it. There is no bad blood. What is bad environment and bad company. So again, I want to thank Arab, and I want to assure you that we will support this cause. And on individual basis, I will support this cause.
Thank you very much.
And I will ensure that we do everything possible in our own organization to support us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hassan. We've heard it all. I'm aware that one of the panelists, who is also a father, a chartered accountant, who understands what the best asset in any balance sheet is, human capital. It never depreciates. Without human capital, if you put $1 billion down, it can go down the drain without the right skill. Sir, Inspire Me to you is a solution. From the point of solution and contribution, what do you think we can put together to make this big vision come to reality? Because I tell you, Ara is going to tell us what we need, but I need to know, I need to let you know what you feel about the academy, because in the academy, it's not everybody that is going to come out with accounting, because also vocational. Some people are not, to call it cognitive learning. Some of us cram Lako, cram Aromalaru, cram Orderliness and Lambert. But our kids don't even cram. They know it. They know it. They know it. They don't say they're cramming. And some, they're putting their hands. They don't even know how to read, but they give you the best thing. Some of the biggest, best men in the world, wealthiest men, some didn't finish university. And they are controlling some of us that have PhD. I have a first degree, I have a second degree, I work with multinational all my life. I can't even do anything with my hand. I don't know how to sew, I don't know how to do shoes. But these are the people that contribute to the GDP of countries like Singapore. Mr. Patrick Fakulisa, can you tell us how you feel or what you think this Inspire Me will create to the society? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Madam Aralola Olamuyiwa. Madam Aralola Olamuyiwa. Madam Aralola Olamuyiwa. How many times did I call you?
3 times.
I am not going to be smiling. I have some bitter truths to tell you based on experience. I like the vision. I like the inspiration. Don't lie to yourself. One of the reasons why you have this inspiration is because of your talent. I hear in 2019 You are down. Long before then, you will have been dragged on the ground for so many times. But you know what? Your talent stood you out. Wow. Alright. Talent is not enough. I can tell you for sure that right from when you started this Inspire Me thing, there are people who are going to be out there to kill your vision. We are in Nigeria. I speak from experience. My experience is excellent. Yes, I'm an accountant. I'm a corporate person. I will tell you that back in the day, like my brother who just spoke, said he was going to do something. Yeah, so many people want to do something. But Nigeria, unfortunately, is a bad case. I remember my first foray into something similar to this. The whole of Nigeria will remember the sports, athletic sports things that we do all over the world. Nigeria was one of the few in Africa, particularly sub-Saharan Africa, where ExxonMobil pumped in a lot of money. And we're pumping, I'm talking of US dollars. Every year, Nigeria itself killed it by obvious corruption. Another one is the malaria initiative. ExxonMobil started the real malaria initiative in this country. Again, it was killed. He asked me the question, you need to be very careful. The Chinese have a saying, they say, Yoi Shinai, Yoi Kangai. Good idea, good products. This is good idea. You have to back it by very good product and discipline. Your NGO, as it is set up, don't deceive yourself. Actually, the whole world is looking at you. And they are making comments that perhaps yours is going to be like every other world. Remember what happens to Kiss Daniel lately? Kiss Daniel is talent. And he can fly Nigerian flag everywhere, but look at that little control that happened in Tanzania. I know you are a very humble person. You must get back to issues surrounding control. Number one, is this NGO properly set up? I say yes. Do you have all the mechanisms that EFCC, people who know you will be the ones that go and want to take this away from you, will be the ones that go and report you? The school, your bank accounts, and I can tell you, one of the things I took off from ExxonMobil is still with me. It's called goodwill. I shouted, I told them Nigeria is full of talent, Nigeria is full of arts, and they told me, they would tell me year in, year out, many reasons why they believe Nigeria will not get there. The funds, whether the Force Foundation, UBA is talking, I mentioned to you issues surrounding Sakesiti Nadeputu, who, by the grace of the Almighty God, is the chairman of our board of trustees, Baptist Academy Law Students Association. And one of the things he always asks me, look, Aki, the ideas are not enough. Are you sure these people have the discipline to be able to do it? You are accounting. Most NGOs, don't forget, the National Assembly, all the CSR, all these things that we are saying, I like yours to be a difference. And that is the reason why I said talent is not enough. Look at yourself, look at your surrounding, look at the people that are going to be giving you all the support. Come after them. My dear brother, Benga, you are making a statement when you gave us, and you said Mr. Benga Ajolok or something like that. And I was just wondering if it's a coincidence that he was Benga and you are Benga. Your story simply reminded me of Professor Samaluku. Professor Samaluku, that we knew, late Professor Samaluku, back in Kyoto. That was a great talent. Something similar to what, sorry, this is a political talk, but I only talk from my experience. What Bola Ahmed Tinubu did in our days back in Ogun, like you, he spotted a talent. The talent is still alive. The lady is physically impaired. I'm talking of about 35 years ago. Bola Tinubu was the treasurer. I was working with him. And then an opportunity came that, look, let's support this woman. Will you believe? Her name is Toyi, and I can mention, if Mr. Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu can also attest what I'm saying. Bola Tinubu went out of his way, and for the very first time in corporate Nigeria, procured the braille machine. I'm talking about 30 years ago. This lady, she eventually worked for 30 years in mobile. This lady, for more than 20 years, she was physically impaired. All she needs to hear is your voice. Even if expatriates came into Nigeria, I'm not making this up, this is true. If expatriates came into Nigeria, they say, oh, my name is John or my name is Robert and stuff like that. If you dial, oh, by the way, she was blind and she was in charge of her telephone operations. If you dial, if she has heard your voice for the very first time, she will just pick. Bola Tinubu, he didn't have the power. He was a mere trainer. And he said to Exxon Mobil, well, that time it was Mobile Nigeria PLC, that I must support this woman. I'm going to look for the foreign exchange to try and support her. Or is it, again, because my life is in Lagos, Rajifa Shola, who we approached and made the very first move to clear the Ijora bridge of miscreants. That much later during Ambodi's time and during my brother's time, they said that we have illegal smuggling in India. I'm trying to make a point. Each time I went outside this country, they would tell me that they know that Nigeria has talent. They are seeing what you are doing. Look at the assembly of the people here. These are money spinning, but you must get your books right. You must not be like every other person that you may think they are not seeing you, but they are seeing all the things that you are doing and you take a decision. I'm going to carry this forward, like I said, to sack and sit in Adeputu. I have always known you, but I didn't know this aspect of you. Honestly speaking, even as I knew you, I just felt that you were a great drummer. I didn't know your articulation. I'm not being insulting. I didn't know your articulation can be this. And now that you are in there, you are going to be that inspiration for corporate Nigeria by way of you showing character, by way of you showing deftness, by way of you showing capacity, by way of you showing, you see these ladies that came to play, I'm going to send it out to you. The first thing is, we don't believe. You just want to put it together. But I say, if I see it, and the kind of thing that Benga, who I don't envy at all. I don't envy him because the whole world is looking for. Do it. This morning I heard you on radio and you are talking about politics and people said that your head is in the sky because somebody was trying to support a good talent. People were going to support you from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west. I heard my Papa Obasanjo saying that in Sokoto he was surprised that there were out of school children. I wish Papa is here, I will pull him and say, Papa, in 1976, you were in Sokoto on your way out of government. You came to my school. I had gone to do, HSC in Federal Government College. He came in and stuff like that. As at that time, the out of school children, the Almajiris, which is now worse. Now let's not talk about Boko Haram and all these things that we are doing. I want to end by asking you something that I will go to be very difficult to prove, but it's on the dashboard. Do you know how many girls, how many boys who otherwise are contemplating suicide, who just watching what you are doing will change their mind? If you ask me to give you empirical, I won't be able to. But I am vast in emotional intelligence. I know that I can tell you certain things, and before you know what is happening, it is. Please be disciplined. Keep very good records. Don't go to Mr. Motor Show and speak a lot of grammar. Go and prove. Come to, go and prove. It's not a question. Your motor shows of this work, the corporate world, they will now be running after you. In fact, you have to be also careful. Baba said, you do a go, you do Benin, you do whatever it is. By the time the international firms start coming after you, you must have that discipline. You must be very, very careful and have that discipline that this is not your money. This is money for so many that you are going to pray. So on behalf of myself, our music mind, our big babas, Aramoshek Shoba, Delia Detiba, Mwewa Detiba, and Taiwan Airlines, Jimmy Sholanke, we all belong to the same tribe. We are going to support you. We are going to support you. Not only is it that we are going to support you, we are going to fight you. We are going to tell you if you think things are not going right. We are going to tell you, hey, have you checked this? Not because we want to control you, but because your success is our success. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you so very much.
Okay, she wants to respond. Let's do quickly.
Thank you so much, sir. In response to one of the things you said, sir, God help me. In 2012, I was made Water Ambassador for Africa by Melody for Dialogue Among Civilization Associations, an international organization. I was decorated in New York. At that event, UN was there, UNICEF, everybody, they were all there. So the following day, I got a letter that the DG of the Habitat, United Nations, wanted to have a meeting with me. They were there on the 8th floor in Manhattan. So I went for that meeting. Now that meeting, the DG said to me, it was a white woman, said, we want to congratulate you, and we want to work with you. For you to be made an ambassador by that organization, we know they respect you and they've done their due diligence on you. And she said she was going to do something unusual. She opened the books, billions of dollars, for earmarked for that project, waste management and water management in Africa. I still have the books, the volume of books that was given to me. And she said, but it will involve a lot of traveling around the world, especially in Africa. They told me to go think about it. It was something I was willing to consider. So I tell you, sir, I didn't touch the project. Why? One, I was not in a good place emotionally and mentally. And I knew that the people around me then would put me in trouble. It was a lot of money that was involved. So I turned it down. But I know that by these projects, they will come back. They will seek me. I have on my team, Mr. Aralola is on my team, Mr. Korede is on my team, Miss Rachel is on my team, Mr. Smart Okote is on my team. I have Breakthrough on my team, Joy is on my team, Michael is on my team. I have people of character that I can now be rest assured that when that comes back, because it will come back, I have people of integrity who will not let me down. I have built my brand name for over 30 years, and mi ò bàjẹ́, Ọlọ́run mi jẹ́ kí n bàjẹ́. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you so very much for what you said, sir. And you hit the nail on the head. And you see, one thing about life is, when you see the truth, Nothing can change. You said it yourself. I was also privileged to, all you said about mobile only, now mobile exam. What you said, sir, is all correct. Because I also intend and one day at level 8. That lady, she's a miracle. By Ashua Ibola I met you. And that is the thing about seeds. When you develop people, they don't die. But when you build houses, you buy cars, they depreciate. What you said, sir, is that for our corporate governance, strict corporate governance, once you have an NGO, you must have to move. Yes, to come after you. And I'm happy that our daddy here just mentioned it. And what it means for UBA to be on this panel, for other brands to be on this panel, Tech Nigeria, they've been here today. Our agencies working for one of the biggest brands have been here. We just don't want, if you notice, we didn't put brands. It's not that they are not there, but they need to see, to test the water. And what you said, sir, is absolutely correct. The team she has now, to the glory of God, and as an individual, I think she's got a strong character. And for some of us that are privileged to work with her, God helping us, we're going to guide her. And I'm happy with the last thing you said, that will come after you. That is responsibility and corporate governance. And even the banks, they're not going to dangle free money to us. They must see what we did before. And once they can see it, the international communities can connect with it. And on that note, I would like to take this to my Eko, who is also sitting here as Eko and government, representing the Lagos State government, in person of the Honorable Commissioner. Sir, I know the team's agenda. I know the government has done so well to connect with the youth. You need to go to where they do coding. Deputy governor, the governor, they're so fintech crazy. They are Gen Z, they are governors, so they bring between the old and the future. And I know, sir, with your endorsement, because I know you're involved in everything, what do you see inspiring me achieving in the next 5 years?
That is a very good question. Thank you for it. If you talk about this program that I just started, I said the other
sorry, sir. Please, can we have some? This is a very sensitive session. Everything we've been doing, everything we're doing, and everything we're going to do will be determined by this session. So let's listen. So we can take, because we are all going to be stakeholders, we'll be involved at one point in the entire journey. So I will advise us to please bring the noise level down. And let's listen. Over to you, sir.
I said the other time that what my sister has done is to plant a seed, and that from the look of things, it's going to grow into a big oak tree that all of us will see. And it didn't even take so much time for us to see the signs. Those two guys who came up here, who are not allowed to enter an entry until she intervened. Today, you look at those guys, they look bright, they look very neat, and they look confident. There is nowhere they will go to now that they won't want to let them in, because they are going to be able to show that confidence that this kind of gathering has put in life. And that shows that if you watch this kind of people in about 5 years' time, among them you will see people who have dreams and whose dreams are coming through. And the good thing about them is that they are young. Yes. And that the society has seen that there is no way, if we don't pay attention to our young people, we are not going to be able to make it. Nigeria is seen to be the biggest hope for black people. of every 10 black people in the world, 6 are believed to be Nigerians. And the thinking is that should Nigeria make it, the black man will make it. And if you say that of every 10 black people in the world are 6 are Nigerians, and then Lagos is about 25 million people. Nigeria has a population of about 220 or 40 million people. You just do the arithmetic and know that of these people that we are talking about, at least 2 are in Lagos. So the thinking is that if we make it in Lagos, the black man will make it. And look at the demographics. The young people, they constitute about 60-something%, if not 70% of the population of Lagos. So if we pay attention to them and ensure that those who are out of school, they are in school, and ensure that those who want to learn one trade or the other, they have the opportunity to learn the trade. So in 5 years time, you will see that the seed that is being planted today will really grow into an Iroko tree. So I do not have any doubt in my mind that this is the way to go, this is the right thing to do. I just need to congratulate Ara for having this vision and to thank the Almighty God for giving her the vision and to encourage all of the people who are working with her that what they are doing is service to mankind, is service to society, and there is no way that you can do this kind of thing that these guys should not remember in future the way they started. Just as I remember my own story, how I started. So what we are planting today is a seed that is going to grow in all of these guys. And day to day be able to pull others by the hand and say, see what I've been able to do in my life. You too, you come along with me and see what you can do with your life. So I once again congratulate you and encourage everybody working with you to continue to share the vision, to continue to push through. And for the guys to stay encouraged, nobody is bigger than you, nobody is finer than you, nobody is more brilliant than you. You are the same. It's just because some people, they were privileged to have been born with silver to their mouth. But you now, you have the opportunity to rewrite your story. You have the opportunity to rework your history. And you have the opportunity to tell the world that you also have talents planted in you. So I will also encourage you to stay firm, to remain on the course of a good, and to ensure that whatever you are told to do, you do it and copy the right people. And before you know it, in 5 years' time, you will be there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for that words of wisdom from great men. And I'm the commissioner. So, in closing this session, Aaron, can you give us an idea of what the academy will look like? Just don't tell us the full story, an idea of what it's going to look like and what the output will be.
Thank you very much. We are on our prayer list. We have list prayers that we're opening and said an academy is one of them, a property where we can have the academy. An academy that will cater to the needs of the street kings and queens, an avenue for them to walk in freely at no cost at all, where they can actually consult, make consultations on how to be better in whatever area of strength that they are looking at, be it sports, education, IT, and because of our partnership with the state and other private sector and individuals, just like former President Olusegun Obasanjo has said, is willing to take up some of them and augment mentorship. We are hoping that it's not just about money. The word will speak to their lives means a lot to them. Just like when I said they were going to see Baba, they were excited, even at the mention of Baba's name, like, so somebody like me can actually see former president, am I joking? Share wine. You understand? But then it's the reality. So this is the first phase. The next phase now is the auditions that will take place all over Lagos. Yes, we have the audition, and we're only testing them basically on their talents. Nigerians will vote 100 of them that will see 20 out of those 100 going into the reality TV show for 30 days, and then the show begins. Reality TV show is the language of the day. It's the easiest way to get attention, to get people interested and all of that. But the academy will run throughout the year. The reality TV show is once a year, but the academy will run throughout the year. We cannot take more than 20 people on the reality TV show, but the academy can take on as much as possible. So we also call on volunteers. If there's anything that anyone has touched your life, it's time to pay it forward. You know, yes, it's time to pay it forward through these guys, through these projects, and I assure you, is the way to go. Any brand, any corporate organization that is not on this project will feel left out, will feel like, I'm sorry to say, Emma Dembe, but let's leave it at that. But thank you so much. Thank you.
So thank you very much for this session, and we're bringing this session to a close. So I would like us to please rise and okay. So after the thank you very much, sir. Thank you for sections for those that haven't forgotten, those that have not been catered for in our society. And I tell you, the sky can only be a limit. So on that note, I would like to call on a well-respected person here
hello, sir.
to give us a wrap. And I want you to sit back and for a bit of network. And let's make this like. Thank you.
kí lorúkọ yín o?
Seven.
Adekunle Damilare.
Ayomide Badmus.
Adesina Sodiq.
Lukman Farouk. My name is Ibrahim Mustafa.
Okay, so now báwo lẹ yẹ fi lẹ́ni fún nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún gbogbo yín lẹ́ni. Kí ló fẹ́ sọ?
Ó dùn mọ́ mi nínú. Ó dùn mọ́ mi nínú. Ọlọ́run gbà gbé wọn lọ́wọ́ sókè jù bá lọ.
I feel good lórí àti lọ rúkẹ́ àti lọ tipẹ́ ó ti pẹ́ ó ti lọ fà á tún wà àrìjọ ìfún lónìí pé ó tún
I'm very happy inú mi dùn o. Ẹ̀kọ́ bá bẹ ọgbà àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà àkọ́jọ kọ́ mọ́ ṣe street mọ́. Go everybody padà sí ilé ó ti yé yín. Be a good boy, be a good citizen of Nigeria. Ẹ̀kẹ́jọ ẹ ṣàánú anybody padà sí ilé. Mo kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ street. Advice tèmi ní nìyẹn.
inú mi dùn lónìí o, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì gan, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì gan, inú mi dùn, mo fi gidi appreciate.
Òní yẹn mo gbádùn ẹ gan, òní tí ẹ yàtọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́, mo gbádùn inú gan àdé, mo gbádùn ẹ gan lọ fà, òní yàtọ̀ bí ọjọ́, ọ̀gbẹ́ni kò sẹ́ni ṣe sọ tán àdé.
Kí ni gbogbo yín lè sọ fún Madam Ara tó ṣe tó yẹ kéènì dùn?
Àlàyé pọ̀ fún mi.
Dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Madam Ara.
Mo ní ọlọ́mọràn Madam Ara lọ́wọ́ ibi ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí yóò máa lọ progress for all the nation like bí bàbá Ọbásanjọ́ bó ṣe sọ fún wọn. Ara ń kan wọ́n.
Mo dúpẹ́ pé mọ́mí wọ́n àsìtì wa bíbá tí mo dẹ̀ wà lónìí wọ́n dojú tì wá, wọ́n fi wá pa, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. God, we appreciate what they do for we, what they do for our life, we appreciate it, but I don't make movement ni ó ti yé yín sà ẹ sà ẹ bá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ bá gbogbo àwọn Nàìjíríà bá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mí Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kí owó ọmọ lókè sí ibi tó ti máa ṣiṣẹ́ ti tó ń bọ̀ ó máa tún ju bá bíbá yìí lọ ó ti yé yín tómi. God will help all of us will grow ó ti yé yín ẹ̀gbọ́n just like that.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gidi gan, àwọn ọmọ máa lòkè lágbọ́ náà wọn ní wálẹ̀ lágbà ìsàlẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n bá dáwọ́ lé wọn máa já sí rere ni o, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́ wọn, gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n bá dáwọ́ lé wọn máa já sí rere, ọwọ́ wọn máa lòkè ni wọ́n máa lòkè jù báyìí lọ lágbọ́ náà, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ gidi lọ́dọ̀ Mr. Ara, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́ wọn.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá gan, wọ́n ń kópa gidigidi gan lórí wa, kọ́lọ́ bá ṣàánú tàwọn náà, gbogbo ọmọ táwọn náà bá bí kọ́lọ́ ó ṣàánú wọn. Mo dúpẹ́ gangan lọ́wọ́ wọn ni o, tí wọ́n ti máa dúpẹ́ pé ó lọ fà gan, ogun máa ń ṣe ń wá fún àwọn ọmọ àròkè wọn ni wọ́n máa rí ṣe o, wọ́n ní fọwọ́ gbókun ọmọ wọn ṣe o. Gíga ọlọ́ 100 orógún. Eko Inspire Me. Eko Inspire Me. It's very good family.
Olamuyiwa tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Ara onígangan obìnrin àkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ gbèlú gangan káàkiri gbogbo àgbáláyé. Lónìí a wà ní Ebony Life Place ní Victoria Island. Kí la wá ṣe? Eko Inspire Me Academy by Ara. Kí ni Eko Inspire Me Academy by Ara? Ní nǹkan bí ọdún 10 sẹ́yìn, mo ní experience tó pẹ̀lú àwọn tá à ń pè ní area boys and girls. Tèmi ń pè ní good boys and girls. Táwọn ará Lagos ṣe dẹ́ ń pè ní good boys and girls. Níbi tá a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo realize pé wọ́n ní nǹkan náà táwọn náà fẹ́ gbélé ayé ṣe àmọ́ kò sí olùrànlọ́wọ́. Ìyẹn bí ọdún 10 sẹ́yìn. Àmọ́ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùà tó fún mi ṣe. Ní gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tí mo lọ bá pé kán tẹ̀ lè ràn mí lọ́wọ́ láti gbé Eko Inspire Me kalẹ̀ máa mú àwọn àbúrò wa àwọn kúrò ní street káwọn náà gbélé ayé ṣe nǹkan rere. Ó difficult díẹ̀, ó le púpọ̀ gan. Àwọn ní ọdún tó kọjá yìí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí send message sí gọ́fìnà wa Babájídé Sanwó-Olú pé mo fẹ́ kán tiẹ̀ gbọ́ torí ní tí mo fẹ́ ṣe kò ń ṣe tí mo lè dá ṣe. Nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ olóyìnbó pè ní institutional support gbọ́dọ̀ wà involved by the state. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ṣàdédé náà dédé pè mí lójijì lọ́jọ́ kan. Inú mi dùn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn fún mi ní permission láti ṣe Eko Inspire Me ní Lagos State. Ó wá jẹ́ nǹkan ìdùnnú ńlá fún mi. Òun la fi pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìwé ìròyìn àti gbogbo mídíà pé ókè o a fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí o kí gbogbo yín máa bọ̀ o kẹ́yìn náà wá mọ̀ sí kẹ́yìn náà wá gbọ́ sí kí gbogbo ayé lè gbọ́ káwọn tó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ náà lè ti pa ẹsẹ̀ ohun tá à ń pè ní media unveiling lónìí káwọn náà lè mọ̀ kán lè wá kán lè darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti fẹ́ bá wa ṣe ni tí gómìnà Ọ̀yọ́ bá pè wá lónìí kó yá à ń bọ̀ nìyẹn tí Kogi bá pè wá à ń bọ̀ tí Kwara bá pè wá à ń bọ̀ nìyẹn gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ bá wa ṣe ni. Bàbá wa former president Olúṣẹ́gun Ọbásanjọ́ àwọn tẹ̀ tí wàá gbé kọjá Nàìjíríà pàtà lọ kí wọn láti jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ gbàngbọ́n tá a fẹ́ ṣe yìí inú wọn dùn sí gan wọ́n dẹ̀ láwọn agbárùkù tiwa. Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n ṣe Nàìjíríà nìkan ni àwọn good boys and girls wọ́n náà wà all over Africa wọ́n wà all over the world. Wọ́n ní àwọn mọ̀ pé tá a bá ti lè ṣe tá a ṣe yọjú ní Nàìjíríà a lè gbé lọ sí Africa and other African countries. Àwọn ìdojúkọ tí mo ní ni pé àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé tí bá ti sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé mo fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan bá wọn ní kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí bọ́ọ̀lù yìí fẹ́ ṣe àyẹn ni mo máa ń kọ́ gbọ́ pé àwọn ọmọ ta ó má yẹ kí wọ́n gún ẹ ó má yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe àti wípé má ti ẹ̀wò lẹ̀ tọrọ ara àwọn ìjọba ò ní jẹ́ kó ṣe kí ló dé tí ìjọba ò ní jẹ́ kí n ṣe wọn ò ní jẹ́ kó ṣe ìjọba ò ní fẹ́ kó ṣe oríṣiríṣi ni mo gbọ́ tó já sí pé kò wá tẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó tẹ̀ fẹ́ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan nílùú òyìnbó wọ́n ṣe aṣọ ránṣẹ́ then àwọn èèyàn kan torí mo ṣe interview kan lórí Asabe Africa tí èèyàn kan láti America tó rí ẹnìyẹn fi 50,000 ránṣẹ́ fún Inspire Me ńgbà yẹn mo sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọdún 3 sẹ́yìn báyìí àti bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lójúkọ yẹn pọ̀ gan ó sú mi láàrin kan ṣùgbọ́n ní gbogbo ìgbà tí n bá ti ń kọjá láwọn àárín kan tí mò ń rí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ẹ̀rí ọkàn á máa jẹ mi pé Ọlọ́run tó fún mi ní revelation pé kí n ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí kémi náà nígbàgbọ́ ní Ọlọ́run yẹn tí bá lè gbàgbọ́ ní Ọlọ́run yẹn á tì mí lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ tí mo dẹ̀ ti pinnu pé Ọlọ́run ìwọ ló rán mi iṣẹ́ yìí tì mí lẹ́yìn jẹ́wọ́ agbára rẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Inú mi dùn gan-an torí ohun tí mo ti ń bá bọ̀ láti bí ọdún 10 tó wá dín pé Ọlọ́run wá gbà fún mi inú mi dùn gan-an pàápàá jùlọ nítorí pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn amúlára wọn wá síbí lónìí àwọn náà fojú rí àtọ́jọ́ tí mo ti lọ ń bá wọn ní àbẹ̀tẹ̀ àtọ́jọ́ tí mo ti lọ ń bá wọn ní street tí mo ti ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ti ń interview wọn tí mo ti ń béèrè nǹkan wọn àmàró lọ́kàn mi ok nínú àwọn tá ní documentaries àwò yẹn àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ máa ní pé ẹ̀rọ ojú wọn bí báyìí ní 3 weeks ago mo kọ̀ déédéé rí pé mi ò rí wọn mọ́ nígbà tí bá lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n ti kó wọn wọ́n wà ní Ìlàró prison yes wọ́n nítorí pé wọ́n yọ fóònù èèyàn kan ní ọjọ́ yẹn wọ́n wá ní kán lọ wá àwọn boys tó wà lérí ẹ̀ wá àwọn 8 ní wọn náà kó báyìí tó wà ní Ìlàró prison tó jẹ́ ohun tó ń àwọn ọmọ yẹn mo dẹ̀ bí wọn mo ṣé àárín yín náà ti yọ fóònù wọ́n sọ fún mama tá a bá yọ àsọ fún yẹn àwa kọ́ la yọ fóònù yẹn ṣùgbọ́n mi ò mọ ẹni tí mo ti ń wá èèyàn tí mo mọ̀ torí mo fẹ́ lọ sí Ìlaro prison yẹn kí n tiẹ̀ lọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ kí n wá bí mo ṣe máa ṣe ara iṣẹ́ tọ́lọ́run rán mi ni so ara nǹkan tá a fẹ́ máa avoid nìyẹn torí wọ́n ṣe wáyé sí wọ́n lówó àti gba lọ́ọ̀yà ni wọ́n ní wọ́n dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn nísìn nígbà tó bá yá sìn wọ́n á rán wọn lẹ́wọ̀n bí gẹ́gẹ́ bí kan ní wọ́n ṣe sọ ó ní ọmọ tó kó fún rógà àbí kí náà pè tó lọ inside tó lọ bá àwọn kidnapper tó lọ bá oríṣiríṣi èèyàn pàdé nígbà tó bá jáde wọ́n ti tún gbin oró míì sínú ó ti tún kọ́ nǹkan burúkú míì tí ò yẹ kó mọ̀ tó ti lọ àwọn tó lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ ohun tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó wà ní street ó ṣe pé toró jẹ́yàn burúkú àìrìnrànlọ́wọ́ àìrílégbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wo wọ́n yẹn car wash náà ti ń wẹ̀ then tó bá dẹ̀ máa wẹ̀ bí wọ́n ní 200 naira làwọn fi ń sanwó káwọn tó lè wẹ̀ wọ́n lè fi máa fi rí wọn tó ń ṣe ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ sí títì tó ń ṣe gbogbo kò síbi tó máa lò ilé ò ṣe padà sí fún wọn gbogbo èèyàn ló wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti ṣoríire there are no exception so ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ ràn mí lọ́wọ́ sí àtìmí àti gbogbo àwọn tó jọ ń ṣe àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ olólùfẹ́ wa tẹ́ wò ó pé irú nǹkan tí àrà ń ṣe yìí ẹ̀yin náà fẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa nǹkan tá a need pọ̀ gan kì í ṣowó nìkan o nǹkan tá a need pọ̀ gan bàbá wa Ọbásanjọ́ ń sìn president Ọbásanjọ́ ti sọ fún wa pé ká mú lára wọn wá káwọn mẹ́ńtọ̀ wọn nígbà tí mo sọ fáwọn ọmọ yẹn pé wọ́n lọ rí former president ní Abẹ́òkúta nǹkan tó kọjá wọ́n kọ́kọ́ wo ara wọn báyìí náà pé wọ́n ní lásán ṣé ẹ̀ wá ní ìwà ẹ̀yìn o ẹ máa rí bàbá ní ká pé àwọn fẹ́ rí lára yín àwọn tó ti ń ṣe dáadáa nù yín látọjọ́ ẹ̀ a máa mú yín lọ ẹ máa rí bàbá máa bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe mọ nǹkan tí yẹn máa ṣe nù ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n rí former president ọmọ tó wà ní street tó yẹ pé ó ti yẹ yín náà so tábàdé máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ academy ní ìsìn wọ́n á lè ní access àti wọlé wá pé ó dáa o mo kọ́ṣẹ́ ni o àmọ́ mo ò ní owó àti ra irinṣẹ́ àmọ́ bá ṣe máa ṣe mo fẹ́ lọ school sí mo fẹ́ kàwé sí ni o ẹ̀yin náà gbọ́ngàn tí commissioner wa sọ èèyàn ló rán àwọn náà ní school mo ti lọ sí báǹkì rí náà tí mo lọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ yìí tó ń sọ fún mi pé manager yẹn sọ fún mi pé area boy làwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ o èèyàn ló gbé àwọn lọ school tó tún ara wọn lọ lóyìnbó lọ ṣe masters káwọn wá padà wá Nàìjíríà làwọn fi di bank manager lónìí tẹ́ bá gbọ́ story àwọn èèyàn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn tó yẹ pé street náà wà tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n rí ìrànlọ́wọ́ irú ìrànlọ́wọ́ yẹn làwọn fẹ́ máa ṣe fún wọn àmọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó ti pè mí àtìgbà tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ media house courtesy visit yìí àmọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó ń pè mí pọ́n mọ́ àwọn o ó ṣe báyìí o but kì í ṣe irú àwọn èèyàn là ń wá àwọn ọmọ tó yẹ pé kò tiẹ̀ sí èèyàn kankan tó yẹ pé Ọlọ́run ni olùrànlọ́wọ́ wọn ni àwọn tá à ń wá tó yẹ pé wọn ò ro ọjọ́ kan mo lọ sí embassy about 10 children ọmọ kéékèèké àwọn ìbò wa adopt wọn kúrò Nàìjíríà àwọn ọmọ tí bàbá àti ìyá jù dànù orphanage náà ti wá adopt ọmọ yẹn mo mú ọmọ mi dání lọ́jọ́ ìmú lọ renew passport ọmọ mi ní embassy wọn wọ́n á sọ fún ọmọ mi mo níṣòro àwọn ọmọ yìí mo ní orphanage kan náà ti wá Ọlọ́run ni olùrànlọ́wọ́ wọn ẹni tí Ọlọ́run bá ti jẹ́ olùrànlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò sí ohun tí ò lè ṣe àwọn guys wa tó wà ní street ẹ pé àwọn gan ti rò ó pé lẹ́yìn káwọn kan máa jí láàárọ̀ káwọn fa nǹkan káwọn mu nǹkan káwọn wábi káwọn máa ti jẹ Ọlọ́run á lò wá fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ lo ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi o Ọlọ́run á lo ẹ̀yin náà fún wa ní gbogbo ọ̀nà tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé lè ran àwa náà lọ́wọ́ láti ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ because ṣe rí kíní ẹni tí Ọlọ́run ò fi rán tí ò ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ àánú tí ò dẹ̀ ní good intention kò lè ṣe ẹni tó bá yẹ pé olè ló fẹ́ jà pé owó ló fẹ́ owó kò lè ṣe àti ẹ̀ ti wà discourage látọjọ́ ẹ̀ torí àwọn bòmí tá bá wọ àwọn documentary wa wọ kámẹ́rà máa ń gbọ̀n ni kò táwọn bòmí tá máa wọ báyìí máa wọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ṣàjẹ́ ń bọ̀ tánú bíbá láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà ṣùgbọ́n but passion tí mo ní yẹn pé no ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ló rán mi ọ̀dọ̀ yẹn máa fi làákàyè sí o but àwọn náà wọ́n rí pé àwọn ènìyàn wọ́n ní good intention lóòótọ́ so ńgbà míì wọ́n á ṣe dáadáa wọ́n á bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà míì wọ́n á ní a máa rí yín lórí tẹlifíṣàn kílẹ̀ fẹ́ kílẹ̀ ń wá you know at the end of the day wọ́n máa ń fọwọ́ mi wọ̀ mí mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gọ́fúnà wa Babájídé Sanwó-Olú gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá mi president Ọbásanjọ́ ṣe sọ pé àwọn congratulate wọn àwọn commend wọn for being the first governor láti jẹ́ kí kíní ṣe ní state wọn which is Lagos state èmi náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gidigidi gan ni mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ kí wọ́n máa support wa jù báyìí lọ lágbára Ọlọ́run now lẹ́yìn eléyìí nísìn audition ló kù audition yẹn àwọn different local government láti fẹ́ ṣe a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo yẹn náà síta ń sìn gbogbo yẹn máa mọ àwọn boys yẹn àti girls yẹn wọ́n máa mọ ibi tó ti máa lọ register wọ́n máa mọ ọjọ́ tó ń bá lọ because fún bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan registration yẹn wà so ẹni tó bá ti a máa pín àwọn handbills yẹn kiri a dẹ̀ máa make announcement ní àwọn local government wọn a máa gbé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kó mọ̀ social media everything wọ́n máa mọ̀ ẹni náà tó bá dẹ̀ wálé tó wò ó pé boy kan wà ládùúgbò mi boy yẹn ó good àbí girl yẹn good street ló wà ẹ̀yin náà ẹ lọ sí social media page wa ẹ DM wa ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n pa ẹ̀ pé ọmọ kan wà láàrin ọjà wheelbarrow ló ń tì ọmọ kan wà ó ń kiri inú hold up ní ṣùgbọ́n ó ní talent ọmọ kan wà abẹ́ bridge ló ń sùn ṣùgbọ́n tó bá gbá bọ́ọ̀ báyìí àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn à ń wá wọn so ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ a máa ṣe audition tó bá ṣe audition yẹn a máa mú just 100 nínú 100 ẹ máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń pè ní grand finale a máa mú 20 ẹ̀yin náà lè máa vote o 20 àwọn tó yọjú nínú àwọn 20 yẹn tán ní that huge prospect a máa wá fi wọ́n sí house a máa mú láti ibẹ̀ lọ but gẹ́gẹ́ mo ṣe sọ síwájú academy yẹn máa wà throughout the year lágbára Ọlọ́run a lè sọ àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa èèyàn kan lè wọ́n pé ẹ wá lo property mi tó wà níbà ìkẹfì ṣàkẹ́dẹ́mì yẹn àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ là ń wá because I need proper funding I need support so academy yẹn máa wà àdèmọ́ aláwọn tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ based on volunteer levels but kì í ṣe pé ọ̀fẹ́ pátápátá because a gbọ́dọ̀ tọ́jú àwọn náà àwọn ọmọ tá a fẹ́ tọ́jú iná ló máa padà wá di ambassador ló máa padà wá di àwọn tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ because a máa train wọn wọ́n máa yanjú lágbára Ọlọ́run a lè ní fọkànbalẹ̀ a lè ní ìsinmi láàrin ìlú ọkàn tiwa náà á balẹ̀ ẹ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tí kan ní wọ́n sọ ó ní àwa náà fẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà máa jáde lálẹ́ kọ́kàn yín máa balẹ̀ àbí kò yé àìmọye nǹkan tá a lè gbé síta nínú interview yẹn láwọn nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń sọ kí ṣe gbogbo nǹkan la lè gbé síta but àwa mọ̀ àdèmọ́ bá ṣe ń bá wọn ṣe tá bá ti ṣe yẹn tán báyìí 30 days wọ́n máa fi wà ní house tí gbogbo ayé máa wò at the end of it àmà announce ẹni tó wí. ọkùnrin àti obìnrin ni good boys and good girls ni. Thank you. Yeah. My name is Aralola Olamuyiwa. You know me as Ara, pioneer female talking drama on world stage. My message to that street king, I like to call you, or street queen, good boy or good girl, or that everybody knows as area boy or area girl. If you know you have talent, if you know you have skills, watch out. Very soon the announcement will be everywhere, the information will be everywhere on the date to go and register and at which local government that you need to register. We have our auditions coming soon. Don't feel hopeless anymore. We care about you. The government cares about you. The people cares about you. You are no longer alone. Eko Inspire Me Academy by Ara is out to work with you. Look out for your well-being. And I hope that you will not let us down. I hope you will not disappoint you. You will not disappoint us. And I hope you will not disappoint you. Watch out very soon on all social media platforms, on television stations for the audition, the date for registration, and subsequently the audition. Now is your time to become somebody in life. Thank you. I'd like to appreciate all the media houses that came, too numerous to be mentioned, all the dignitaries that came, the Chief Oniru who represented our royal father, His Royal Majesty the Oniru, Oba Oniru. Thank you so much, sir. The Honorable Commissioner of Information and Strategy who represented our governor, His Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The corporate world, Mr. Nasir from UBA, Bet Niger, Grand Oaks, a lot of people turned up today. NDLEA, RRS, and a lot of people from the corporate world and organizations who turned up for us today. I hope that as you have turned up for us, you also support us hereafter. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I look forward to our partnership. Thank you.